in the right place. What do you like about foreign men?
Well, to be with a foreign man, of course, foreign men is very, if we are going to compare to Filipino men, there are really a big or great differences because Filipino men nowadays, they are really looking for a woman who have a fair skin. But me, as a woman of color,
World, this is Ronaloo, and welcome to our Philippine Podcast Live tonight. I hope you're all doing well, guys. Tonight, it's a special episode once again. It's always special, but we have an extra special guest for tonight. And before that, I hope you're all doing well, guys. To our seminars, we have an upcoming seminars this Saturday here in Phoenix, Arizona. So if you're interested, if you're available, please come over here Saturday. In Phoenix, Arizona, and there's still more in Salt Lake City, Utah, and Miami, Florida. So please visit our site for more details, or you can call us for information. Once again, also, we have a back-to-back Cebu and Bangkok tour on August 22nd and 29th. So if you are interested to join two of these tours, then discount is available too. We can just email me for the discount and information. Aside from our Bangkok and Cebu tour this August, we also have a Davao tour on October, and of course, Shenzhen, China on November. So with that information, our video for tonight is also special. We would like to show you a testimonial of my very special guest, these two beautiful people finding each other through our website or through our help and with the help of themselves to find each other. Please help me welcome, please enjoy and learn and listen to Mike and Miso's testimonial. Thank you.
So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Can you feel me? Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me?
My name is Mike. I currently live in South Carolina. Originally from Australia. I've been in the US for 32 years and have enjoyed my time there. I have been married before, a marriage for 22 years to a good lady, but I realized that perhaps I was looking for something happier, and I had witnessed two successful marriages from dear friends of mine for a long time that have Filipino brides, and they've been together for a long time, each in and around 20 years. And I had met with them both in Australia and decided this is what I want. So that's why I joined AFA.
Hello, I'm Miso from San Carlos, Negros Occidental. I'm here to meet my Mike. Then I am 28 years old. It's first time to find my Mike because I'm going to start to join the social. It's not the same for I experienced last January. Mike is a very kind. He's a very respectful and helpful. That's why I'm looking for Mike. I like Mike because he first I met in lobby, then he's a smile, then respect. I know Mike is a serious to me. That's why I decide we can meet together.
I analyzed it further to a point that I reflected on myself and what would make me happy in the next chapter of my life following my divorce. And I thought the Filipino ladies are ones that will accept a man of my age naturally, that it's a natural thing versus a potential financial thing. So I painted the picture of the perfect lady, and that lady was going to be someone who is naturally happy, which all Filipinos basically are, who had a kind heart, was gentle, family-oriented, that valued the true traditions of their culture and their family. And that's what actually led me to considering to have a Filipino bride. I found out about a foreign affair through researching all of the websites. I joined AFA and one other website, I cannot even tell you who it is. And then I realized that AFA was a very professional operation, that there was screening, there was checks on all the ladies and checks on me as well, and brought good people together honestly. I went straight to the executive package with AFA. I had met with representatives in Phoenix. I have a business in Phoenix, and in discussing it, and they were very good and very honest about all of the different packages and the financial situation with all of the package. And I decided that the executive program was the one that suited me the best. Probably more to the point that as a businessman, I probably didn't have the time to devote to messaging with a lot of different ladies and the social. I have no regrets for the decision I made. The executive service has been just 100% in my mind. My matchmaker, who became a dear friend, and she really cared for me throughout the whole process. Helped me, advised me, encouraged me, and made a lot of suggestions. And the executive program for me, I had looked at probably over 100 profiles, and I was encouraged to do that. And so then I would put ladies that I was interested in, and I would spend a lot of time looking at the profile and reading them, their comments, and I would watch their videos if there was a video. I took a lot of information or opinion from the video, because I think you get to see the true person when they're speaking. Initially, you're attracted to them because of their looks, and that got me to building a hot list of ladies that were interested. Then my matchmaker would contact those ladies to see if they had an interest in me. The special ones, I would start writing to them. It was interesting. I looked last night at when I first wrote to Miso and was shocked that it was only middle of March, and here we are today, committed to each other. Well, I saw Miso's profile. I found her to be very attractive. I liked her profile. I liked what she was looking for, what her comments were, and I felt that I fitted within those requirement suggestions that she had made. When we wrote to each other, we became very close through the letters. We fairly quickly decided that we were going to work together and do a step-by-step entry into our potential relationship. We both agreed that we would be totally honest with each other all of the way, no matter what. So she and I just cautiously went through our letters back and forward and got to a point where I was potentially coming here to meet several ladies. Miso knew that. In the end, it came to a point that I really wanted to meet Miso. So I came early and I met Miso, and I wanted to devote a week to Miso with the potential of then going to the socials if things weren't right, and meeting other ladies so that my trip wasn't totally wasted. We're still together, and it took about 3 days for us to decide there really is no one else, and we were a good choice. So I'm so happy with the process all the way through. The decisions that she and I made as a team in getting to know each other was so honest and strong that it led to a good ending here. So I must say that the greatest part of this whole experience is the AFA staff, from Ronald Lou as my matchmaker, who just was so good and so kind to me. I know that she was interested in me as an individual. I felt that we have a friendship at this place. She's always, even since I've been here in Cebu, I've been getting messages from Ronaldo, and she's been sincerely interested in how our experience, Miso and my experience is. So Ronaldo was just 100% in everything. I could not have asked for any more. Which made me feel comfortable. I asked for advice on a lot of occasions, and so she helped me in that way, that you're sitting there and you don't know what to do. So she was great. The other thing that surprised me is when I arrived at the airport, Don Marco and Naomi were there to meet me, and as an executive member. So Naomi stayed with me until I was checked in my room, and I'd had lunch and I'd had everything I needed. So and she was there for me, whatever I needed. So I really appreciated that I wasn't just out on my own, that I did have a good friend here. So that was a great experience, and she was a friend to Miso as well. So I just think when you have a team of people, everyone's there for you as a group, and they're working in the direction of you having the right lady and making the right decision. And so it was just a wonderful experience. So I have no regrets whatsoever of being on the executive program. I'm a businessman, and I've got through hard work to where I am today. So I don't just throw money around at any whim. So I think AFA have a program to cater for everybody. For me, the executive program was for sure the best program. The Filipina ladies, they are just about fun. They're sincere, they're honest, they're kind, and therefore, the one place that really I felt those old traditions still exist is the Philippines. Family is number one. It's so important. That is the basis of everything. So when I look at these beautiful ladies here and I focus on Miso, that is all still in existence here in 2024. So that's what naturally makes this all work. I have made a commitment to Miso. At the appropriate time, Miso and I will become engaged. And I'm saying that at 100%. I've already told Miso that. In their culture, it's important to be accepted by the family. Her family is sisters, cousins, dearest friends. I plan to go and visit them, meet them, and they will be Miso's family that will have to accept me. If they accept me, I will propose to Miso and ask her to marry me. My AFA experience from day one has been very honest, very sincere. They're a trustworthy organisation. There is nothing that I feel uncomfortable about in any of the staff members, owners, principals, managers that has made me uncomfortable. I would recommend to any man to accept AFA as an organisation. If they're looking for a lady, it's the number one organisation to step in with and let them carry you through the experience.
Beautiful people, Miso and Mike, guys. So I hope you learned about their experience and what they think about our services, of course. But this time we have more special guests, and he just came back, recently came back from our Cebu tour. And guys, if you have questions to him, he would be happy to help you out with your questions. Here is our viewers before and now, recently met special someone, and now he came back here in the United States. How are you, Ashan? Hi.
Hey, I'm good. I'm good. How's everybody doing? I'm glad to be here.
Yes, thank you so much for being here. You're always been so supportive about our services, about us, and we are so thankful that to have you here, not just here in our webcast, not just in Cebu, but to share your experience with us. So, but with that, I would ask you if tell us about your experience.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sure everybody out there is expecting me to say it was the best time of my life and I met the love of my life and all that stuff, but I'm gonna be completely honest. I had the best time of my life. It was a great 2 weeks. It was definitely being surrounded by good people and just good everything, the hotel, the staff. And of course, I did meet somebody, and I'm assuming we'll get into that later, but overall, the experience was great. Went on many dates and got to know many different people. And ultimately, it was something I never experienced before because here in the States, it's just different culture, different way of life. But in the Philippines, where just the culture is so rich, the women are so beautiful, and everything is just so different, it was a major shock for me. And I feel like I handled it well. I definitely took advantage of the fun and just the learning experience from it. And overall, I would say I wish I can do it again and again and again. But the fact that I've met somebody, I have no reason to do this over and over because, now I can just focus on that person and live a future with them.
Yeah, thank you so much. And after that, so will you name your special someone? How did you met, and how is she?
Yes, her name is Jenny. The way we met is we met on socials night number 2 in Cebu. It was another night where there was just so many beautiful women, and there was some that I kind of clicked with good, but with her, it was just different. I believe she was at the second table that I went to, and I had my eye on her and a few others. And when it came time to choose who I want to go island hopping with for the next excursion day, I didn't know who to choose. But then as I was talking to my buddy, Jenny walks behind her and goes to the stage for the Miss AFA pageant. And I'll never forget, I told my buddy, her name was Michelle. I said, I want her, that one right there in the blue dress. And she's like, oh yeah, that's Jenny. You want to talk to her? You want to date her? And I'm like, yes, absolutely. Because not only was she just beautiful and kind, I kind of just felt like her would get along well. And we did, because at the end of the night, when the dance floor was open for the last hour, me and her talked in the lobby. We just basically got to know each other right then and there, and kind of had like a little date after the social, just talking and getting to know each other. And of course, it's all history after that. But it was like a fairy tale. Like, we saw each other, we liked each other, and on top of that, when she had participated in the pageant, I'm the one that gave her her flowers for her award. And that's actually in the slideshow. That's probably in the slides that you guys are showing on breaks. But that was like another moment where I was like up close and personal with her. And I told myself, like, this is the one. She's the one that I need to try to be with.
So, what was about her that drew you to her?
Well, I'll be honest. Of course, Filipinas are so beautiful. She is super guapa. And it was actually like, her outfit was nice. She smelled good. Her smile is great. But the fact that when I talked, she listened and she looked so interested in everything I had to say when I was describing myself and what I want in a woman. And another thing that drew me to her once we started to talk one on one and get to know each other is, she's a working woman. She has a good job. Her English is very well. And overall, like, we have a lot of the same goals in life as far as, family in the future and what we want to do as far as goals, finances, and just overall life with a partner. And the fact that they say opposites attract, but we were so much alike, I feel like that made us attract even more. And of course, we're also very different. But one thing that really won me over is her sense of humor. She's so funny. We just make each other laugh, and we have a good time with each other without going somewhere fancy, without spending a lot of money. We just sit there and enjoy each other's company. And if you can do that with somebody, they're definitely a keeper, in my opinion.
Yeah, of course. She sounds so lovely to me. The way I can really feel that she's special to you because the way you talk about her, your eyes twinkles, and your smile. When you met her, like during, of course, you have dates. So how was your date going? How did you spend each other's time? Like where, like so that our viewers, the guys, can have an idea where to bring these ladies for a date.
Oh, absolutely. I got a list of places we went on for a date. So the hotel had like a little club attached to it, but we weren't really like club type people. But during the day, it's like a nice little lounge area where you can get drinks and talk and listen to music. Also, the lobby area in the hotel was really fancy, really nice. There's different restaurants in the hotel that we went to and had dates at. And also, Ayala Mall is a great place for dates because the movie theater's built in, which we went to the movies. And the stores, everything about Ayala Mall was nice. Even the outside concourse area was a nice place. We, like, it was just so good and magical. And as far as like other dates, we went to I believe the Cebu, I forgot the name of it, the Oceanfront Aquarium, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, or no, Seaside Aquarium, Seaside Cebu Aquarium. We went there, and then we went to Seaside SM, which is across the street, and the aquarium was very nice. And where else did we go? Oh yeah, we went island hopping, which I think that was like the pinnacle of our dating during my visit because that was the first time we kissed in public in front of everybody. So like at that point, it was like official that we're focusing on each other and nobody else. And we went parasailing, which was very scary for me at first. And and the whale shark. We swam with whale sharks. I'm not even a good swimmer, and I got in the water with a big fish that's the size of a school bus. It was amazing. And I know it's on video somewhere. I can't wait to see it, but we did so much stuff. The stuff that I just mentioned right now is probably half the stuff that we did. And that time with each other, either one-on-one or with the group, it was just so good because to see the other guys with their dates and to see everybody looking at us and focusing on us instead of like focusing and looking at each other, it really told me that we weren't the only ones that had a good feeling about this. Other people surrounding us were so happy for us. And the other guys on the trip, there was no jealousy, no problems. Everybody was cool. We all got along, and some of us keep in touch. But the fact that we did so much stuff in that little bit of time was great. I wish I could have stayed there for a month and just kept it going.
Yes, yeah. So I really see that you are enjoying. So in regards to being with her, how about your since we have some viewers there, or I'll have lots of questions since before. They were curious about being blocked, being how does the treatment, discrimination, or things in the Philippines, aside from the staff, the people in Cebu, the people in the Philippines. How would you describe what you felt and what you saw when you were there?
Well, I'll be honest, back in 2014, 2016, before I've been to the Philippines, I remember I bought my ticket and I was looking up YouTube videos of Black YouTubers in the Philippines. And they all said the same thing, like, oh, Filipinos love Black people. You won't have a problem. Racism and all that stuff isn't an issue here. So, of course, I had my doubts. But my first, second, third, fourth time in the Philippines, I received no issues. And as far as going to the Philippines as a single man looking to meet women, being Black is definitely not a disadvantage. If anything, I realized Filipinas, they focus on the heart, and the heart is not black, white, yellow, red, whatever. The heart is what it is. So, when a Filipino is getting to know you, having a six pack and having nice, looks and all that is a bonus and not a priority. Versus here in the States, it's a little flip flopped. But being Black in the Philippines, I feel if anything, it was an advantage, or it didn't raise or lessen my chances at all. Because to be honest, it seems like Filipinos love Black men. That's just my own. But we had other guys on the tour. We had the older white men that were in their 60s. We had a Native American man, and we actually had a couple of Black men on the tour with me. They were older than me, but all of us always had a date. None of us was like the fifth wheel or the odd man out. So yeah, for all the viewers out there that are worried about being Black in the Philippines and not getting a date, you have nothing to worry about. Trust me, because I'm not the most attractive dude, but I had no problem getting dates. Neither did the other men on the tour, whether they were older, short, skinny, fat. It just doesn't matter. Filipinas are not shallow. And that's another thing I loved about my visit is just the transparency, just how a Filipino will tell you that like looks are a bonus, but a good heart and good intentions is a must. Because if you don't have a good heart and good intentions, no matter how you look, it's not going to work. So yeah, to sum my answer up, you won't have problems. My Black viewers out there, my Black brothers, you will not have a problem.
Thank you so much for that, Ashan. I'll be back to you for more questions. And to those viewers out there, if you have questions more about um um in men's perspectives, and also to the ladies that we are going to have this later on, just send your instant message and I'll be back to you. I'll be back to Ashan later on soon. But that, of course, Ashan, we have our special guest, and we also have two beautiful ladies in Cebu Studios. So, Rodalyn will help me introduce them to you guys. Hi, Rodalyn.
Hi, Miss Rana, and hello, Ashan, and good evening to our show viewers. So, of course, I have beautiful ladies, beautiful, gorgeous ladies with me. Hello, ladies. You look so stunning and beautiful.
Thank you.
How are you feeling tonight?
I'm quite nervous, but it's okay.
That's wonderful. How about you?
Same as well.
All right. So, um, of course, they have to introduce themselves for you guys to know them a little bit better, of course. So let's start with you, Miss. Introduce yourself, please. Okay.
Hi, good evening. I'm Jollibee. I'm from Cebu City, and I am a solo parent with my two kids, which boy and girl. The ages is 6 and 8 years old, and they're living to my mom now.
How
Thank
old are
you.
you?
I am 27 years old.
Right, okay. Thank you, Miss Jollibee. Now, how about you, Miss?
Hello, guys. Good evening. I'm Hazel. I'm 40 years old and currently living in Cebu City. I'm single and no kids, and I've never been married. So I'm here hoping that I could find my one and only. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies. Of course, to get things started, let's ask some introductory questions before diving into the live show topics. So let's start with you, Miss Jollibee. All right. So my question for you, Miss Jollibee, what keeps you busy these days?
Well, recently I was working as a store supervisor, and then after my free time, just doing reading, something, listening music, and of course, I am doing well for my works, paper works, like something like that.
All right. You're so a busy person.
Yeah.
I see. All right. All right. Thank you, Miss Jollibee. How about you, Miss? Miss
Hazel.
Hazel. Yeah, I'm so sorry. All right. So, Miss Hazel, what keeps you busy these days?
Well, since I'm just at home, I'm working at home. I usually do online and read. Actually, I love animes and mangas. So, yeah. So I usually do that and do the housework. What good thing about being working at home is that you can do the things that you can't do while working at the office, right? So that's the good thing about it. And it's a blessing in disguise because since the pandemic, I've been doing this and I'm loving it. So I'm so thankful.
That's great. All right. So, my next question, Miss Jollibee again. So, can you share with us the reason why you joined AFA?
Well, I'm joining here in AFA, which is I'm looking for men who accepting or having a relationship with the other man countries, right? Um, and I hope so I can find here.
Your special
Yes,
someone?
my special someone.
All right. Thank you, Miss Jollibee. How about you, Miss? What's your reason? Why did you join AFA?
Okay. My reason that I joined AFA is, of course, to find that special one because I've been with a Filipino relationship before, but it doesn't work. So I'm hoping and praying that here I will be able to find that special person.
All right, thank you. And my last question for you, Miss Jollibee. What kind of music are you into and what's your go-to karaoke song?
Well, I love the songs also, but my favorite music, which is kind of enter what do you call this one?
What?
Maybe it's for ready to have a relationship. Like if you
A love
ever,
song?
yeah, yeah, it's a love
Oh,
song.
so do you have a specific song that you like?
If I ever fall in love again,
Oh, wow. Can you sing a few lines of that song? If that's okay with you.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Uh, I'm shy.
Okay. It's fine.
My voice is not good, but I try.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I forget the lyrics. Okay. Um, is it okay?
Yeah,
I'm
it's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
If I ever fall in love again, I forget.
All right, it's
Okay.
okay. All
I'm
right.
shy
No,
about
it's okay. Next time, okay? All right. All right, so let's move on to Miss Hazel. So, Miss Hazel, what kind of music are you into and what's your go-to karaoke song?
Wow. For me, my go-to music is pop. Yeah, and love songs as well. Because with love songs, you can relate, and then it felt like you can you can express how you felt. Yes,
Mhm.
with that. And then my favorite song is called Someday by Nina.
Oh,
Yes.
so can you sing a few lines?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll try. I'll try, but bear with me, okay? Bear with me, guys.
Yeah, we will.
All right.
All right.
All right, here we go. Oh my God. Okay. Someday, someone's gonna love me. Oh my God.
Yeah, just continue.
Oh, I forgot the lyrics already. Okay. Someday, someone's gonna love me the way I wanted you to need me. Someday, someone's gonna take your place. Oh,
Wow. Thank you so much, ladies. That's all, Miss Rona.
Wow, thank you so much for our beautiful ladies. And guys, again, if you have questions to Ashan and to our new two beautiful ladies here, this is your time. If you like this video, please click the like and subscribe button to stay updated with us. It is time for our Q&A or questions and message read. So here's from Patrick says, I am interested in coming to our tour coming on a tour and would love to get to know Rodolin and Hannah better. Will they be on the tour soon? I am from Indianapolis, Indiana. Of course, Rodolin and Hannah will be there, but most especially, they are the hosts. So there is a hundred of ladies available during the socials. So guys, don't just focus on Rodolin and Hannah, but to the ladies that we have on the side are to single ladies out there. But of course, you still can meet them. They're beautiful ladies that we have from our Cebu staff. From Lakota says, Rana, I will be joining the August tour. Wow, thank you so much, Lakota. I am sure you will be impressed and you won't regret any moment of it. Here's from JH says, Morena power is a gift from God. Yes, of course. Morena, more power. From Daniel Battle says, I'm a veteran guitarist that has almost 40 years of experience. I also used to play in a band called Expo 6. Expo 6. I'm sure I'm not familiar with that, but I'm sure our viewers knows about Expo 6. Thank you for watching. Danielle from GH again. Is the executive package different from the platinum? Yes, it is very different as the words executive. So we personally work on the hundreds of ladies to suggest it or to that is most probably much from our clients. So that's if you want more information about that JH, you can email me. I'll send you the link. From Timothy Terrell says, my question for the Filipino women tonight, they have an open mind dating Black American man or Black guy?
Yes. For me, I am open because everyone is fair. So it doesn't matter what is your color, if you're white or black, as long as you have a good heart, I'm okay with it. Thank you.
And to Jollibee.
Oh, thank you. Well, for me, I'm not matter with the color as long as they respect and of course a good heart also.
Yep. Timothy, if you've listened to Ashan a while ago about the questions and his opinion about being Black, you can truly know that it's not an issue. From Mark Smoo says, I'm hoping to make a tour next year. Good luck, Mark. From Mark Smoo again, should I go to Cebu for 10 days or 14 days? It's really up to you, Mark, or to the guys. If your available allows you to stay longer, then good. If your budget allows you to stay longer, then that's better. But it depends on you. But for us, if you can if the longer you stay there, the longer you have time to meet more ladies, to get to know more about the ladies, and to establish a relationship, or to have more time to get to know each other. From Timothy Terrell says, which tour best? 14 days, 13 days, 10 days, 9 days? Yeah, the same with the one I asked. The same, of course, the longer you stay, the longer you have time to get to know the ladies. From Lakota says, booking my flight next week for Cebu. Good luck, Lakota. From Alastair says, what are the checks you conduct on the ladies and the men? Rodolin, can you answer this? Since you worked in Cebu, what are the checks you conduct to the ladies and the men? What are the process we do to check on the ladies?
Oh, of course, we have to check the lady's background, and if they are single, purely single, if they're not married before, of course, we have to do that here. And of course, if they have kids, because some of the ladies, if you're going to go to some other sites that some ladies don't put their kids there, they're saying that they're single even if they're married. So yeah.
Thank you so much. In addition, we check on their valid IDs. One of the documents they have to provide is the Sanamar, which proves that they are legally single. In regards to the guys, before the guys go to or travel to the Philippines to go to our local office, we will check on their criminal records, like I forgot. Oh yeah, they should be legally single. Their backgrounds, their informations, their appearance, and sex offender check. Yeah. That one. Here's a question to the ladies from Dapper says, oh, there's one. Okay. From Dapper says, if you found a man that you had good chemistry with you, were attached to them, but that man told you that they had cancer, a disease, would you still be interested in that person or reject them and seek for another man?
For me, yes.
Why do you think so?
For me, if he have a cancer, no worries about me, because I can take good care for him, and of course give him love and respect also.
Yeah, so if that happens to me, it will be a sad one, but since but first I have to ask him, how long will he be living in this world? Because it depends, right? So it depends if the cancer can still be cured, because cancer can be cured nowadays. So I have to ask him, and then if it happens that he has less time on this world, so if given a chance, and if he allow me to, then I will spend the time with him, and we will make a beautiful memories, so that when the time that the Lord will be he will be with the Lord, he has a good memory. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And here's from Lacorda. This will be goes to Ashan. Ashan, that's the Cebu Playboy. Oh, that's what Lakota says. What can you say? Are you the Cebu Playboy?
Well, I'd like to start off by saying I'm glad I finally got a question. The beautiful ladies there at the office were taking all the shine. No one cared about me. But when I hear the word playboy, I automatically hear like player, a guy that doesn't commit, one that goes from one woman to another, and that's honestly not me. I like to find the one I like the most and stick with that one. But some guys like to come to the Philippines and have the whole beehive. I'd rather just find the queen. So I found my queen. But if he's saying that as a compliment, saying that I'm good with the ladies and I enjoyed my time there and made it a good experience, then yeah, I'll accept it as a compliment. But as far as being a playboy, nah, not quite a playboy, but I am a people person. So yeah, I will say that.
From Mark Smoose says, he's concerned about should I stick to drinking bottled water or while in Cebu? So what can you say about this?
It's definitely bottled water only. Everywhere you go, bottled water only. When you get to the Philippines, buy a big case of bottled water because my first time in the Philippines, I was just drinking like the regular city water, the water in the restaurants, and I got so sick. I got sick for a week and it messed up my visit. So yes, the best advice I can give is bottled water, filtered, everything. And also be careful on some of the foods you eat and some of the restaurants you eat at because for Westerners, our stomachs and our tolerance for food is not meant for some of the stuff in the Philippines. But as we warm up to it and, kind of take it slow, then we'll be able to adapt. But yes, bottled water will be your best friend.
Thank you. Here's from Rodney. Very happy for you, Ashan. Marry that woman.
Oh, that's the plan. Thank you for and thanks for everyone in the chat that's been watching my journey. Because like Rana said, I started off as a fanboy. I was just tuning in on the lives, leaving comments. Because my name is Ezra on YouTube, so that's what everyone knew me as. And it's funny because the host Hannah and Rodalyn, they didn't know who I was until I said like my YouTube name, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are." But yeah, went from a fan to a client, and I don't know, hopefully a host or an employee with a foreign affair in the future. We'll see, hint, hint. But thank you. Yeah, marriage is definitely my intention because I didn't do this just to have fun and do it all over again. I did it to be a one and done, explore the hive, find my queen, and live the queen.
Hank says, dysentery or what, bro? Baston says, have not dated since divorce in 2022. Well, Batson, this is your time to look for your happiness, become happier. If you really want to grow old to a special someone, then of course it's your right, and you have if you just work on finding that special someone, then we would be happy to help you with that here. From Cecil says she is a lovely princess. Who are you referring to, Cecil, or are both ladies that we have on the side? So from Timothy Terrell says, which city is better, Davao or Cebu? So it depends actually, Terrell. So me, as from Davao, I would be happy to invite you to go to my hometown country, a hometown, of course, but it depends. So I would suggest you to go to our website, look at the ladies you're interested in. If you have more ladies that are from Cebu, then you go to Cebu. If you have some ladies that you want to visit, you want to get to know with from Davao, then visit Davao. If you have from both city, then you can just plan and make some arrangement with us to, while doing the tour in Cebu, you can have like 2 days or 3 days to meet some ladies in Davao. It will be your own expense to travel to Davao City. Here is the question from Timothy Terrell also says, AFA tour have more Moreno women. Yes, we have more, of course, Filipinas. From Todd says, hi, Ranalu, watching
Yeah.
from San Francisco. At the start of the social, when the men are escorted in by the ladies for the first dance, are these their buddies or women from the hot list they wanted to meet or not sure how it works? How can you explain? Thank you. Todd, Ashan is the best person to give you the answer. Ashan.
All right. So, from what I was told, because the two women that I danced with, I seen them on the site. One of them was on my hot list, one wasn't. But I think they're kind of just picked randomly because however many guys are on the tour, they'll randomly pick that many women. So literally, when you walk out the elevator, you are greeted by these women, and then you line up and you get ready for the dance. But it's more of a like a just a random pick of the draw. So yeah, they may be on your hot list, not be, but I can say both women that were chosen for me is yeah, they were beautiful, they were nice, and I was in touch with them, but after they saw I was serious with Jenny, they respectfully, kicked back and let me continue my journey with her. But yeah, to answer your question, they're not specifically picked for you, they're just picked for the event.
Yeah, of course. But there are some cases, Todd, that you have this specific person that you wanted to dance with, and she is on that social night. You can still request. They will try to find that lady. If they are available, then she will be your first dance. So just don't hesitate to ask questions. Don't hesitate especially to your body, because she will work hard to to get what you like. Yeah. From Emmanuel says Filipino are always humble and kind women. From C. Elliot says Jollibee is so cute. Jollibee. I bet your
Thank
parents
you.
really
Hi.
love to go to Jollibee.
Thank you.
From Stephen Harrison says, ask the ladies where would they like to go on a date.
For me, it's I like a simple date only. A peaceful place is okay.
Okay, for me, I would love to have a dinner date on the beach, because like it will be a romantic. That's for me.
Thank you. From Colin also, are Filipinas flexible with deaf people? Deaf, like,
Oh, so for that one, for me especially, I'm not. I don't know the sign language, but if given a chance, I will try to learn it, to adapt and to communicate to that person. So it's okay with me.
thank you so much.
For me, I love to study. Of course, I need to learn, of course, so that I can communicate also. It's okay for me.
Thank you so much. And my question for Ashan, of course. So, to continue your sharing the information with you and Jenny, is your how was your relationship progressed with her? Is she your fiance now?
I'll be completely honest. I haven't officially got down on one knee and asked her to marry me and join me in engagement, but I am planning a visit later this year, hopefully October, November, to the province and meet her family. And who knows, maybe the cameras will be there to capture those moments. But yeah, like I said, there's definitely plans for, marriage. But since we sort of just met like last month during the tour, we both agreed that we're not going to rush anything. We're not going to like jump in and force ourselves to fall in love just to be heartbroken in the end. We're going to, we're going to definitely take it slow, take it at a good pace because we both have experience with, dating someone that's not from our country and it turning sour. And I'm 35, she's 22. There is a big age difference between us, but that didn't affect us. But with her being younger, she experienced a lot less than I have, here in the States and there in the Philippines, because I was actually with a couple Filipinas in the past, and it was a bad experience. So it was already a risk that I was trying the Philippines one last time. My family told me don't do it. My friends told me don't do it, but I actually found somebody legit this time. And I feel like when you have something good in life, you have to hold on to it and never let it go. So My next visit will determine a lot, and it'll determine where the future is going to lead from that point on.
Thank you so much. When is your planning to come back to the Philippines, or what's your plan to your future with?
Well, my plan is to come sometime in October or November. I know there's a tour in Davao, I believe, in October. So I don't know, maybe I can make a guest appearance, who knows? But but yeah, definitely at the end of this year. Since my job that I have, they're very busy around Christmas time. I won't be able to come in December for the holidays. So definitely October, November is what I'm looking at. And I hope to stay for like 2 to 3 weeks.
Thank you. Here's the concern about Ross. Robert, and it's from Robert Anderson. He says he dated 4 different girls over about 10 years in the Philippines. 3 ended in LDR, cheating, and not on my part. 1 ended in a good friendship. How can you guard against cheating? Yep, since
Hmm.
you're like literally in an LDR position right now.
Well, it all comes down to trust and connection. Because honestly, you know what they say, I don't know if they say this in the Philippines, but in the States, we say once a cheater, always a cheater. That's why it's good to get to know somebody and kind of read them the best you can to determine if they're all about you or if they're pretending just to be with you, meanwhile talking to many other people. Because that happened to me in the past. I've met women in the Philippines, LDR, and of course, women will tell you that you're the only guy they talk to. They only care about you. And the minute they hang up with you, there may be another guy they talk to. So if you're single and not officially in a relationship, it's fair game. But if you're committed to each other, then you really have to make sure you can trust that person. One thing I did to kind of prevent that is when I went on dates during the tour, before I took them anywhere fancy, special, or fun, I chilled with them at the hotel. We sat and talked for our first date just to get to know each other. That way we can establish that rapport. Because what's the point in taking somebody on a nice, fancy, expensive date if there's not a connection first? Because even during the tour, you may meet a woman on the tour where she likes you and she really wants to go island hopping or go to Bohol or do the fun stuff. You just got to get to know her and see what she's more focused on. If she's focused on the date or if she's focused on you. But as far as cheating, there's no way to prevent it. Because me, I'm 8,000 miles away from my Filipina. She could be doing what she wants. I could be doing what I want. But being in constant contact will definitely, lessen that opportunity if the Filipina is the type to really sneak off and cheat. So being in contact is my biggest recommendation because if you're always talking to each other, there ain't no time to do any shady stuff. You're always paying attention to each other and also giving a Filipina that same assurance that you're not out there cheating, that you're on her, whether your life consists of just work and school or whatever it is that you do. Always keep in contact, video chat, text, WhatsApp. There's so many different ways you can keep in touch, so there's no excuse. And the Philippines is like the capital of the world when it comes to texting. So I know when it comes to
True,
keeping in
yeah.
touch,
So Ashan, to all the guys, so all our single guys out there who are watching right now, or maybe watching later on in this video, what can you advise them to do?
get on the plane and go to the tour. Best advice. Don't be a keyboard Romeo like they say. Just save up the money if you don't have it right now and join the tour. I would suggest 14 days for obvious reasons, but if you could only afford the 7 or the 10, just get here, get on the tour because whether you do the 7, 10, or 14, you still get to go to 2 socials. You still get to go to the excursions. It's just the 14 days you have, extra days of freedom to really do what you want all day, whether it's go on 5 dates a day or to spend one really long day with one person. It just depends on what you want to do.
Thank you so much, Ashan. And Ashan, thank you so much for being here tonight. We are so lucky and we're so happy to have you. I wish you well in your travel back here in Phoenix, and to your mom too. Thank you so much, Ashan. And we'll talk to you soon. Have a great, wonderful day to
Goodbye.
you. And yeah, so we'll be back to our ladies, guys. One more question to our lady. Drop says, do the ladies have kids?
Yes. I have two kids, which is a boy and girl. The age is 6 years old and 8 years old.
Thank you. How about you, Hazel?
No, I don't have any kids. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. Here's from Ben. I have heard that some Filipinas eat rice 3 times a day. Foreign guys draw the line at eating rice for breakfast. What is the strange fixation Filipinas have with rice? Rice is life, you know. To all you guys, if you marry a Filipino, you marry rice and the family. So, could you ever love a man more than rice? Or what rice always be will rice always be your first true love? And what is you having sorry, and what are you having for dinner tonight? So ladies, are you okay with just like two you can start with 2 rice a day, or what's your plan?
For me, actually, as of now, I only eat rice once a day, which is lunch. Yes. So I usually have about a cup of coffee in the morning and a bread, and then at lunch rice, and then dinner is I'm into instant oats. So I'm into healthy side. Thank you.
Well, for me, I have a pig. Just eating for 3 times a day. For the 4 cups of rice. Rice is rice is life. I love eating.
Yes, so that's it, guys. If you like this video, please click the like and subscribe button to stay updated with us. Our last video for tonight that we are going to show you is the social night 2 on our restaurant tour May tour in Cebu. So enjoy!
Hello, Miss Rona, and all you guys around the world. You're back again at the place where dreams begin. With me, Rodeline.
And me, your co hostess, Hannah. Tonight is the second of our 2 socials on this tour.
It's the guys' second opportunity to see what an AFA social is all about.
And see if their future wife is among the nearly 100 women here tonight.
For several, there will be a connection that creates an almost instant couple.
For others, they will be in the journey of a lifetime, taking months and years to get closer before tying the knot.
But that's the thrill of a night 2 AFA social.
You come in after night 1 with some hope and a whole lot of confidence.
And you leave with names, with numbers, and with memories
of having put yourself in the best position possible to make happiness happen.
It's not an illusion.
And it's not too good to be true.
It's AFA May Social Cebu Night 2.
The socials for this tour are now done.
But the tour itself has just begun,
We've moved on from the table hopping.
and it's time for date choosing.
From the nearly 200 women the guys met over the course of 2 nights, they have to narrow it down to just the few they will want to see in the coming days.
It's time for hard decisions.
With the hardest being which of all these women will be the one,
It's a great problem to experience.
and one you should aspire to have.
So ask yourself one of the most important questions you can. As a man, when will your AFA story begin?
Enjoy the video, guys. That's our social night too. So if you like this, please click the like and subscribe button to stay updated with us. Before Ashan says goodbye to you and to us, to everyone, Ashan, what would you like to say to our viewers, right, to the single guys out there?
I would like to say to all the viewers out there, thank you for viewing. Thank you for, believing in this process. I know I started out as a viewer and then I joined, and look at me now. I'm on the road to happiness and success with a wonderful person, thanks to a wonderful agency. So, for people that look up to like athletes, like my hero is Michael Jordan. I started out as a fan. I didn't make pro, but that's kind of how this is. You start off as a viewer and then you join the process and you really get involved and kind of build your own success. In order to do that, you have to make the jump. You have to save up the money, get on the plane, and come on the tour. That's the only way you'll really, see success out of this, because staying on the keyboard, writing messages won't get you there. So there's one thing I can say is thank you for viewing, but take the next step, join the tour and do what I did as a foreign affair fan turned client. You will not regret it. Just make the jump and do whatever you have to do to save up the funds to do it.
Thank you so much, Ashan. Have a great evening to you. Thank you for being here in our webcast tonight.
You're welcome. See you next time.
Have a good evening. Thank you. So for that, Ashan says goodbye already. And here is, I will read few of the questions. From Rasta says, how much is the tour? Is it cheaper to find ladies in the market? It's mostly, of course, it's cheaper for you to go in a market, but the quality of the ladies you're looking for, is she interested to you? Is she just playing with you? Is she a real person? Is she married and just looking for some banker like that? So there's really not guarantee if you find someone else or their intentions towards you. Although you during the tours you will spend money, of course. There will be for 7 days of our group tour, it's 3,395, which includes a lot more. So if you want more information and more details, Rasta, you can visit our site, or you can also email me or call me on our hotline, Philippine hotline. I would be happy to give you more details about it. From Mike says, I live in the United States, Illinois. Hi, Mike. Welcome to our site. From Mike also, will you travel to US to meet a guy? So it's hard for our ladies, for Filipino ladies, to travel to United States because of the embassy is so strict and it's very expensive. Most of the ladies won't afford to travel to the Philippines. And you can only it's asking for a visa or filing a visa is very strict. That's why it's not advisable to do. For in our Cebu studio, Hannah, hi, how are you there? Do you have any questions to our ladies and your advice to our guys tonight?
All right. So hello, Miss Rana, and hello, guys. Thank you so much for staying here up until to last part of our live show. And of course, for $1 million question, ladies, what would you say to your future husband who is watching this video right now?
Thank you. For my future husband, I I like to say to you that um um I hope to see you soon, and I will promise to you I will give the love, care, and respect to you, and that's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, for me, hi, future husband. If you're out there, I'm waiting for you, and I hope that we will meet one of these days. And what I can promise you is that I will give you my whole heart, loyalty, and I will take care of you, and will be with you until the rest of our lives. That's it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies.
And to you, Hannah, what can you say to our viewers tonight?
All right. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for always supporting us, for continuing streaming our live show. And we hope that you're not just scrolling through your phone, browsing through profiles, or maybe watching this video. Why not come here? I mean, it's about time to come here and experience the socials, meet these ladies, our beautiful ladies right here. So it's your time to finally meet your future wife, and we're here to assist you from the very start until the end, until you can find your future wife.
Thank you, Hannah. Guys, viewers, thank you so much for all the questions. I wish I could read more of your questions. Thank you so much for sending it, but we ran out of time. These ladies, Hazel, her profile will be up on the site anytime next week or next Wednesday. So please take a look at that. Of course, Jollibee, her profile is on the site. So if you're interested to her, you can, or to both of them, just message them through our through our letter service. We have phone calls and video calls, but most especially, we recommend you to don't spend too much money and just book our tour. We have still tours on August in Cebu, October in Davao, and then next year our 2015 group tour schedule will be available on the site probably around September. Our our individual introduction is always available, so just give us a call, let us know ahead of time, I will make arrangements for you guys to meet the ladies that you are looking for. Thank you so much for this wonderful evening. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful evening. To you ladies, to shout out to our Cebu staff there, with you guys, to Lovely, to Glenn, and to everyone, to Dan, everyone. Thank you so much for making this show possible, and of course to our lovely viewers. Thank you so much, and have a good evening to you. See you again on July 9th, right? July 9th. Have a great day, guys. Don't forget, this Saturday, if you're interested, if you're nearby, drive here in Phoenix, Arizona. Our seminar is here in Phoenix. So just go to our site and reserve your slots. Have a great evening. Thank you so much also to our Phoenix staff there, to Kirk and to Kevin. Ladies, wave your goodbye to our viewers.
Bye. Bye.
So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time.